Going to move on now to look at some other people who work often quietly in the background in the association on a kind of wider platform. And the Baptist Union of Great Britain is made up of 13 associations, of which we're one. And there are key areas that representatives from each association meet together at a national level, and then that in turn returns back into association life. So I know Delith is here. I know Tim and Ian are here. Is Gareth on behalf of the BMS here? He wasn't sure whether he was going to make it tonight, and Emma, we're not sure that Emma was going to make it tonight on behalf of Mission Forum. But I'm going to invite you forward, please. And you've been primed. So they've been given, you can set your clock on this here. See who does the best. 45 seconds they've been given, which is just a focus, so whatever. So we're going to ask them, what area do you represent? We could play guess which area they represent, but let's not do that. What area do you represent? And if there's one thing that you would like, let me get this right, you would want our churches to know about that area, what would it be?
Oh, was that the question? Oh.
Tim.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name's Tim Barker. I'm the Youth Leader and Schools Worker at Bethel Baptist Church in Whitchurch, Cardiff. My area is children, youth and families. So I get the brilliant chance to represent Wales on the national front, which is really cool. So what was it? One thing that I want churches to kind of understand about this area. So it's that children, youth and families don't need to be taught. No. They don't need to be taught about faith. They need it to be modelled for them. They need it to be shown them. They need to experience faith. They need to experience belonging in your churches. If you think back to when you were in school and the teachers that you had there, you don't necessarily remember the lessons that you had at that point. You remember the personalities of the teachers that were there, the ones who were authentic with you, the ones who really engage with you. You might remember one or two lessons where the physics teacher set fire to the roof, but mostly it is about the personalities that were there. It's the people who were there and the way that they were authentically with you. So our young people, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a place where they can, they're known, they're valued, and they're included. Not just the organised programs that we can provide them, but real authentic relationships that we can have with them. When the church becomes a community of people, that's when the Spirit moves and faith naturally starts to grow. And that's what our young people need. They need that growth of faith. So the question really moves for me, it moves from how do we get kids and youth into families to stay in church. It moves to a better question of how can we be the kind of church where they can feel that they belong.